So let's get on with this die. I think that's the lift. There we go. I'm just coming to the side view here so I can see my door frame a bit better. And then I'll snap it in the corner. Then I can just pop it in place. So it's going to be a bit smaller than this. I'm going to build the frame around it so the door is actually a bit smaller. I can always change that later. So looking at the reference here, I've got a few nice little bolts and stuff on it. Let's just show you how much detail I actually put on the door in the end myself. Zoom in. Like I made like the door number a bit oversized and stuff, and just kind of exaggerated a few of the features. Just it's almost a bit cartoony version. I haven't gone for like photoreal or anything, so I've just like kind of made the bolts quite big and stuff, and yeah, just exaggerate a few of the features, just a bit bigger and stuff. So yeah, I'll show you how I've done that. So let's go right. So I'm going to go component mode to face, and then click that. And I'm going to do an extrude here, so this is different, slightly different for extruding. So I'm going to the extrude tool, and you've got like the scale options here. So like normally we've been doing this, pulling out. If you use these scale options, what I'm doing here is I'm just scaling out this distance here. So just roughly do that, and then go up as well. Got that kind of distance there. And then, so it comes out just a touch as well. It's got like a little kind of sharp edge. So I will press extrude again. Just bring it out a little bit. And we've just got that nice little edge in there. And get that like that. Now, any suggestions I would do the little bolts on it there? There's a very easy way to do it, but just wondering if what people's thought process would be like to start that bit. Cool. I'll quickly put these bolts on there and we'll have a quick break because it's quite a tough demo in some understands. Yeah, you're pretty much right, but I'm going to use a cylinder. Actually, it's hard to tell. Actually, are they just little? I use cylinders for mine, but I think they are more like rounded bits. I didn't zoom in enough before when I did it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did little cylinders. Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's try bolts, little spheres this time anyway. So, got a sphere. So one thing to note here then is we could just scale it down. Just pop them out like that. But instead, like, it's quite high poly, this sphere. By default, it's got loads of faces on that we don't really need. So I'll just show you how to reduce that just straight off the bat. If we come into the channel box, we had a look at this yesterday a little bit. We've got like the subdivision axis, height, and going like around the axis is like the ones that go around, and the height is obviously up and down. We could literally half the amount of them to start with, and then we can press the 3 key and it just kind of views it as subdivided anyway. I think you guys probably remember from last year, if you hit 1 key and 3 key, you can do this kind of subdivision mode. We call it also known as smooth mode. We can view things as kind of low poly. So like, for example, when it's like this, those trees I was showing you on the example here, that's kind of how they're done, like that kind of style. They're slightly different to here I'm showing you, but just kind of demonstrates they've left it in the kind of rigid mode that we call it, in the hard surface. So also we don't need half of this, so I'm just going to delete half and then I'm going to stick on the door. So I'll go into side mode here because it's easier to select it. Just press F to frame it there. I'll go in face mode, click and drag over like that, and then just press delete. So now rotate it. Plonk it on the door. I'm going to go in the side view here. It's just easy to navigate. Let's see. Let's scale that down. I'll get to that question in a sec. Just made it pin again. So what we're going to do is that technique I showed you with the stairs. I'm going to duplicate a load of these, and then press the Shift D key, so it's just like an even space for us. So we're not having to go. What you could do is go duplicate, duplicate, and it's all like kind of a bit off. You can be a bit more precise with it. So let's. First, I'm going to duplicate across so we can kill 2 birds with one stone here. That there. And then if I select them both at the same time, do Shift D, moving down roughly where I want to put it, and then I'm just going to go Shift D, Shift D, 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 D. As always, there's other ways to do this, but good point. You see, you've got all these spheres. We're just going to combine them all in shape when we've made them anyway. So then we're going to duplicate, clone, and do D. Get some bolts in the door, no problem, easy. And then we'll just combine them together, just so that it's one thing. Times when you shouldn't combine is if things need to be individually animated. Um, so for example, these bolts need to be animated separately. I won't combine them. I'll always get in the habit of deleting history.